I am back, and you are flying high with me, the Zigzag Man, over the zone in Alameda, California, right across the bay from San Francisco, and I am delighted to have my buddy back as a guest. He's been on before. He's a former Major League Baseball player, an expat, living in Italy. He's the man, Lenny Randle. How are you, Lenny?
Blessed, with no stress, and I'm bringing everybody over to ride the boat and eat and have no mess on the table.
Oh, man.
Mangi bene, bella, bella.
Bella, bella, Leonardo.
Bella, bella.
And we're especially blessed because you brought with you today a young man who is perhaps the greatest international baseball prospect, free agent out there, and we got him. His name is Marquis Kidd, and I'm delighted to meet you, Marcus. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on the show tonight.
It's my pleasure. We're on the Comfortably Zoned Radio Network. We're mainly a podcast, a baseball podcast network, but we have an awful lot more. We have, just check out the website, everybody out there. We've got a variety of terrific shows, and this is one of them, I got to tell you, because the response I got last time when Lenny was on was terrific, and I just had fun. I had fun meeting you. You're one of those guys, Lenny, I got to tell you. Wherever you go. What I want to know is, how did you and Marcus get together, and under what circumstances? How did you first meet?
This is amazing. I saw the kid through the Major League Baseball camp coach by the name of King Landreau and Dell Campbell. And they kept calling me saying, you got to see this kid named Kid because he's the next Say Hey Kid. And I went, now Willie Mays was my coach. And there's only one Willie Mays Say Hey Kid. But when I saw the kid, 6'3", 240, hitting bombs, gap to gap, running a 3.7 to first, I'm going, how in God's earth did you not get picked up by some major league or minor league or school or Arizona State or SC somewhere? You should be exposed. You're a diamond in the rough. This kid, Ralph,
where are you from, Marcus? Where are you playing ball?
I had just finished up playing college baseball at Whittier College and was playing scout ball for the Atlanta Braves.
Okay. And just didn't get drafted?
Or? No draft. No draft options. Didn't get any calls after the draft. And I was fortunate enough to get hooked up with Lenny Randle through, like you said, Coach Landreau and Coach Campbell. And I was able to work out for him, and he liked what he's seen, and he's trying to make some opportunities happen for me. So I'm very blessed and very thankful for being able to come in contact with Coach Randle.
Well,
as we speak, Ralph, I'm standing in front of the All-Star banner. I flew in for this event now. This is amazing. The All-Star game in San Diego, and I'm standing in front of Willie Mays, and I see his picture, Marquis, the other kid, Say Hey Kid, on this banner. And on this banner, he's wearing a Santurce, Puerto Rico shirt. And Willie's the one that said, Lenny, you need to go to Puerto Rico and get some love after you leave here. He goes, the Negro League guys and a lot of the American players go down there every winter and play with Roberto Clemente and Tony Perez and have a great tropical experience and a great Major League experience. And ironically, you call me, and I'm looking at Willie, and he looks like Marquis Kidd.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to give pictures then to you.
Marquis, when I was 4.5 years old, my grandfather took me, I grew up in New York, and he took me to, it was 1951, to all three Major League Baseball parks in New York City. All three in one city. It was the Polo Grounds, Ebbets Field, and Yankee Stadium. I got to see Joe DiMaggio last year, and I got to see Willie Mays in his first year.
Wow.
And, of course, Mickey Mantle in his first year. And I was 4 and a half. And when I first went to opening day in 1951 with the Giants, Willie Mays hadn't even been called up yet. And they had Bobby Thompson playing center field. And when they called Willie up in May, my grandfather took me back, and we saw Willie for the first time.
Is this kid that we're talking about the next Willie Mays?
Yeah.
Wow, what a treat.
What a treat. He was so joyous. He brought a joy to the game that it was just wonderful to watch him. He was a different Willie Mays than when he was in San Francisco. He was younger, of course. He was playing for Theo DeRocher. It was just great years. So if you're anything like Willie, and you could be Donnie Bosch, you make turn out to be right. It doesn't have to be Willie Mays. It's just that you're doing it and attempting, and I know from knowing Lenny that he'll bring out the best in you. Whatever you got, just give the best, and that take it as far as you can. Don't put the pressure on yourself with the say, "Hey, kid," so much. Just put you're Marcus Kidd. Any relation to Jason Kidd, the basketball player who was?
I get that a lot, and I'm starting to think more and more that he's my first cousin. So we might have to get a DNA test done.
All right. Well, we'll get Maury Povich on, and let me tell you something about Maury Povich. His father, Maury Povich's father, was a man named Shirley Povich, who was a Washington, a D.C. sports columnist back in the day. He was a tremendous.
This is why I play tennis with. I'm Lenny Randle, Major League player. This is me.
You play tennis?
Lenny's doing his thing.
Lenny's an international superstar, so
absolutely.
He's got to
have you seen that documentary, Marcus? I'm sure you have.
I have.
Yeah, it's an honor for me talking to Lenny, and now just getting to know you, and we're going to follow you coming up. Tell me about your love for baseball.
I'm going to rate this thing.
I'm
sorry, can you repeat that?
That's good.
No, it is all the time. All the time.
Oh, boy, we got an international connection from San Diego.
I'll see you. Three times.
Marcus, you still with me?
Yeah, I can hear you there, Ralph.
All right, just tell me a little bit and speak loudly into the phone if you would, into the mic.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And tell me a little bit about how, as a kid, you really got the baseball bug and what led you to develop your talents, your natural talents.
So, growing up, I'm from Southern California, from the area. Yeah, my first baseball game, it was a Dodgers game. And growing up, getting to watch Gary Sheffield, Sean Green, and, Hideo Nomo, and just being at Dodger Stadium.
I need to go get a
atmosphere. I fell in love with the game instantly. And I just
Now, who took you to the game? Was it your grandfather, father?
It was my dad.
Dad took you to the game?
Dad
and do you remember your first game, maybe your first experience? Anything that stands out?
First game, I actually didn't make it through all 9 innings. I was only 4 years old, so patience wasn't really there. But I just remember the atmosphere of being there and being with the crowd, and the 7th inning stretch, and hearing Vince Scully's voice over the intercom, calling the game. You just get goosebumps and chills, and there's nothing like it. And it's the greatest game, and I'm so thankful for my dad introducing it to me at a young age. And it's it's really just grown on me over the years.
What early coaching did you get? Was it Little League? Was it
over here?
League?
So early on, I was coached. I have to give a little shout out to my coach, Jesse in college. He really just kind of sat me down when I was 12 years old and taught me the game of baseball and just what it would take to be
You want to do this?
a state player. He always saw something in me, he believed in, and thought he could bring out of me. Whether it was hitting practices late at night or sitting up, talking baseball, or watching a game and breaking down plays, or seeing what different guys do and how that separates them from other players. He just really sat me down and taught me the game.
And you got a full ride to Whittier College, is that it?
Correct.
And so you're already through baseball 100% ahead of the game. You have a college education.
Yes, sir.
You'll always have that to fall back upon, and you'll always be able to thank baseball for that. And I think that's terrific. Let me ask you a question. Did you know that Richard Nixon went to Whittier College? I'm sure you did.
I actually did. That was one of the first things I found out when I got into school.
Okay. And was there any influence at Whittier about him? I mean, what a career he had, ups and downs, over and outs, and by the time he passed away, he had made a comeback as a diplomat, and
No, I'm who I am.
Pardon me?
I just finished doing a show with you guys. I'm going to do that's me.
I think I might be losing you, Marcus.
Oh,
I hear Lenny in the background.
We'll have one printed out for you.
I'm still here, yeah.
Gentlemen, we got Lenny at the All-Star festivities.
Guys, I'm going to do a live show with you guys with the MLB Network. So get ready in 5 minutes. It's going to be live.
Okay.
With April Ball April. Okay.
Beautiful. We're going to stay on. If he's talking to us, we're staying on. Am I right?
Yeah, I think we're still on.
Okay. Marcus, tell me about any impressions at Nixon from Whittier College. So just off the top of my head, anything...
I mean, just one of the values that I got from it was just being integral. To go through some of the things that President Nixon went through and still come out as a diplomat, that really shows the character that he does. And that was just one of the things that I was able to see from learning about him.
Well,
Whittier College.
Nixon was back in the day, and if you compare the way things are now to the way things were back then, Nixon was like a progressive left-winger to me. Looking back.
I'm interviewing the shot because
just looking back on the history of President.
Ladies and gentlemen, the All-Star Fan Fest for those who get in minutes. Please make your way to the exit.
They still come out as a diplomat and as one of the leaders of our country. I just took from the character of him and his integrity more than anything.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. That's something to think about.
We're on the show. We're done now.
We're paying homage to Richard Nixon in a week where there's all kinds of stuff going on in the United States that's scary as heck. Does it? Do you have any thoughts about what's going on politically? Not just, just coming off the week.
No, my team.
I think it's interesting to see
how many? One for the kids?
2016 that we still
okay, my man. Are you bored?
Are going through some of the injustices that we are going through in society. I think that right
now, guys, I have a segue. We're live.
That we all come together
and
just as a nation as a whole to really just be there for one another. And African Americans,
sure,
in particular, just coming together and really standing with one. Violence is not the answer. Dr. King advocates for that. And I'm a firm believer in it as well. And I hope that, with the events that are taking place this past week, that it just allows us as a whole, as a nation, to really open our eyes to see what's going on and to just rally together as one.
Thank you so much. Very well put, Marcus. I love the way you said that.
Guys, I have something to share with you, Ralph.
We're going live with Leonardo.
I have something to share with you.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm live here with April and Guzman at the MLB Network Fan Fest, and April wants to say something to you guys. So our 50 million fans. Hello. This is April from, I don't know what.
Hey, guys. So if you have the opportunity, you definitely need to come down to Fan Fest tomorrow. It opens up at 9 a.m., and it's a blast.
And come take an NLB pic, send it to you.
Definitely.
All right.
That sounds terrific. April, do you know you're on podcast radio on the Comfortably Zoned Radio Network with Lenny Randle and Marquis Kidd and me, Ralph Tyko?
You didn't know that?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
it's
zoneradio.com, and we do podcast baseball radio. And I'm real happy to meet you, April.
He said happy to meet you.
You as well.
I'll take your picture and I'll just send it to you. You want to get a shot of her so they can see it online? Oh, you did? Us together? Oh, you did? Okay. God, you good. Right. Scare me, man.
All
Thank
right.
you. High five 3 times. Take it away. Blow it up. Thanks,
This is special. Lenny's showing his charm all around baseball.
Yes, sir.
It's an early night.
This mine?
What do you got? You guys on the fire, right? All righty.
Take care. God bless you, girl. Nice meeting you, brother.
All right. Hey, guys, thank you for a terrific
Thank
segment.
you.
Marcus, this is going to be the first of many. You're going to keep coming back, and we're going to follow you, and we're just going to root you on because this is a thrill for me.
Well, absolutely, Ralph, and I appreciate you having me on the show tonight. And you guys are a joy, and I look forward to talking to you guys some more in the future.
All right. Leonardo, we're going to get it right with Peter Golenbach. Sunday.
Next Sunday, we got it. I'll be calling you from Bruce Springsteen concert in Rome, Italy.
So it may not be next Sunday.
No, I'll call you from Rome, Italy at the Bruce Springsteen concert.
Beautiful. And if you could talk to Chris for me, tell him New York is still better than New Jersey.
Okay. You got it. Jersey rocks. Jersey boys.
No, New York rocks, and you rock, Lenny. You too, Marcus. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, ciao. Buonanotte. Ciao, Goody.
All right,
good night.
Over and out, guys.
Over and out. Bye, arrivederci.
Arrivederci. I'm going to end the segment the way I end most of my segments. I'm going to implore everybody out there to keep your dreams wet, keep your humor dry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the All-Star Contest was in Muscle. Please make your way to the exit. Thank you.
Lyrics, addresses. Just to be on the safe side. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.